All right, here we go. Last level 8. Lesson 4. It is called Industrial Special Dial. So we're working on suffixes that have a lot of L's at the end, a lot of ALs. That's the schwa sound. So let's just kind of get into it. Your student has learned that an I followed by a vowel usually is not part of a vowel team, but it also usually says E. Okay, and so we're going to see that in a word like industrial. Okay, so the I followed by the vowel here again says E. This part right here says E-O. Okay. We use that word, and there's a lot of words that have base words like tutor to tutorial. Okay, so in order to make that say tutorial, we would do this. We also talked about how in tutor it's unaccented. I always like to think about unaccented as background singers. They make the song sound better in the background, okay? But then there's the lead singer, okay? So in the word tutor, this is where the accent is right here. Tutor. This is the lead singer. It's right here. But when we move it to tutorial, the accent does shift right there. And so it changes sound. So tutor to tutorial. Now the lead singer, the accent is right here. Okay. You see it in a word like memory to memorial, change your Y, add your IAL. Remedial, we also worked backwards. So the word remedial, what's the base word for that? Well, you can find the base word by changing it back to remedy. We also worked on a word like this. This is dial. Now this is a little bit different. These are going to be your shorter words that you see. When the I is the very first vowel, it's the first vowel in the word, it's still not a vowel team, and you're going to split it in half right here. So this word is dial. It won't be deal, okay? So we've been teaching and really reinstating over and over that the I followed by the vowel will say E. Well, it doesn't in this case. It says dial, okay, because it is the first vowel, which means it's the lead singer. It's the accented part, okay? You see it in a word like lion, riot, and bias as well. So that's the first thing that they learned. The second thing that they learned is all the shuls, okay? So we have these digraphs, TISI and CI. They all say shh, okay? 2 letters that make one sound is a digraph. They all say shh. So we're going to see it in a word like financial. This is your shul at the end. Again, working with the AL here. But shul isn't always spelled CIAL. It can be spelled TIAL, like potential. And it can be spelled SIAL, like controversial. Oftentimes your student can get there from the base word, like controversy, ends with an SY, and so they can just change it to, an IAL then. But this is just a different, it doesn't work for everything. We'll talk about it when we get to the practice word, but like the word spatial, SPATIAL, spatial. The related word to that is space, SPACE. Now, it is becoming more and more acceptable to spell spatial, SPACIAL, but not always. So anyhow, interesting how language evolves. Probably more interesting to me because I am a nerd. Okay, so let's take a look now at where your student will house this information. First of all, if you download the lesson summary and the resources that go with this, there's a whole resource that your student has that's attached to that lesson summary, but they can also put it in their general reading or spelling notes. So if I was doing this with my student, this is what I would have had them fill out. I'll make it red so you can see it. Okay, so what I read, IAL, what it says, EAL, like the word industrial, TIAL, CIAL, SIAL, shul. Potential, financial, controversial are all of those. So I can get rid of this because I don't need it. All right, let's switch in and look at the other stuff that we have for this next one. Okay, so extra practice pages here. Okay, so this is the one. If I is the first vowel in the word, circle that word. Okay, then read each word. What sound did the I make and why? So this is lion. The I is going to, well, that's not a very nice circle. Now is it? How did that not know it was a circle? Okay, lion. All right, that's better. It is the first I, and so it says I. Medial. This is an I followed by a vowel, so it says E. Dial, first I, so it says I. Congenial, I followed by a vowel says E. Triad, triad, triad. My bad. Sorry, sometimes I do these fast. It's been a long day. Okay, triad, first I there. Prior, first I. Memorial, the I will say E because it's followed by a vowel. Jovial, the I will say E because it's followed by a vowel. Editorial, same thing. Material, same thing. Diet, tutorial, trial, and riot. All right, so that's the first one. Okay. Make a real word by putting CIAL, TIAL, SIAL in the line. Use your spell checker, or students could use their phone if they wanted to. Glacial, substantial, controversial, crucial, partial, presidential, essential, special, evidential. Again, here's your spatial. I'd be curious what some of the newer things say when you look it up. Anyhow, social, residential, judicial, and controversial. And then the last one is just like usual, make your sentences, okay? And then you've got some pretty substantial fluency drills that, oh, that's not the right thing. Hold please. Fluency drills, got a long day. That they can read. Absolutely, your student should have control of these words. They should be dividing these up. These are long words. Some of them will be new, substantial, maybe a new word. So mark your vowels and divide. Sub, stan, shul. This will not be divided because the TI right here is acting like a digraph. Okay, so those two will not be split. All right. There's another one. Partial, partial, sequential, sequential. So dot, 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 divide. Again, guessing is not reading. Guessing is just guessing. So make sure your student is decoding and not guessing. That's it. Level 8, lesson 4. See you later.